Hello.
Enabled, Naresh. You can check now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Fine.
Okay. Yeah, fine. So first, what it will do here, we are fetching the records from two tables and joining with a department number. So in department table, we have a primary key and this department number. So department number, for example, 1 IIT, department number 2 accounts, like that. So this is a primary key. So once we create a primary key, unique index will be created by default. So first it will go to here. We have applied this filter, right? So we don't have to think what are the join conditions while accessing the table. So first it has to fetch the records from employee table and department table. So first, while accessing the department table, how it will do? It will go to department number 10 and index and identify the row ID by using Unix scan, and it will place it in memory. Then what it has to fetch the record from employee table as well, right? So in employee table, if in case if you have a in employee table also we have a department number column, right? In this department number column, if you have a index, not a unique index, if you have index, then it will go to employee table, identify the all the records with a department number 10 in a index range scan it will do, and place it in a memory. Now we have a employee data and department data. So in department number 10 data we have, and also we have department number 10 data from employee table also we have. So in case if you don't have a index on this department number, what it will do, it has to, there is no index while accessing the employee table. It will go to full table scan of employee and do a filter on department number 10. So it will go to full table scan. For example, if our table is having a millions of records, in that case what happens, it will degrade the performance of the query. So if you have a department number, then index, it will go and do a range scan on employee table and identify the records. Then after fetching the records from two tables, what it has to do, it has to join these two tables. So here employment department number 10 has only one record. Why? Because it is having a unique index and we have applied department number 10. So it might have a 100 record, consider. So here what it will do, here in department table we have only one record. So Oracle Optimize, what it will do, it will take this table as a leading table. So it will do a nested loop. So how many nested one, this leading table means this first record will look for lead, this will leading table, this is provoking table. So it will first department number 10.
So leading table is department.
Department.
Okay, so you are saying that if department table have less data and employee table have more than data, then it will be go to the nested loop.
Yes.
Okay.
So one table is having a less data, one table is having a huge data. In that case, it will go for nested loop. If both the tables having a huge data, after filter this, how the records are get fetched. Then,
okay,
for example, we have 1000 records. Here we also 500 records. So for every 500 records, it has to look for 1000 times. If it is go for nested loop, what happens? It will give the degraded performance. So in case of hash, for example, here department number equal and department number, we have a hash, right? Join. So it will generate the hash value for department number. In for it is holding less records, right? 500. So it will first create a hash table for this department number. So for example, 1, 2, 3, 4 we have, right? Like this. For example, just I'm giving example how a hash will be generated. Mod 1, 10, 1, right? 2 comma 10. So the 1 divided by 10, what is the remainder? 1. So the hash value for department number equal to 1, like that. Just I'm giving example. 2 divided, if it is 11, what is the hash value? 11 divided by 10, remainder will be 1, right? Like that.
How to generate the hash? Means you are saying that it will be divided by 10. That is a formula. Or
That
you are
is not
giving just
formula. I'm just giving
okay.
example.
Achha,
So
okay, I mean, okay.
Oracle Optimizer will use different algorithm to generate a hash values for a department number.
Okay.
While doing a hash change, the Oracle, just to make you understand, I'm giving a small example. How?
Okay.
So first, for example, department number 1. So hash values will also be generated for this, right? 1000. These 1000 records, department number. First, it will go to first table. What is the hash value for this? And it will go to this table, identify the same hash values and fetch the records. It one go. It will next second department.
Can you provide me one example how to go nested loop, how it's working nested loop join internally, and how to work hash join internally? Means one table have a 10 records and another table have a 2 or 5 records. Then
yeah, that will be covered during the sessions. So it's
okay.
demo, right? So overview I'm giving.
Okay.
So that will be covered during the sessions.
Okay.
It's a demo, right? So I will take a couple of examples and explain you taking example. Now I don't have even, I can show that one with examples as well. So by applying a nested loop hint and applying a hash hint, applying a merge hint, so that we can see explain plan what could be the difference, how many buffers gates we are getting, what is the physical reads, what is the
so in the session you will be explain all these things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So far I have covered these things. You guys have any doubts, please let me know, so we can, I'll try to clarify you maximum. If in case I'm not able to, I will research and get you back on that.
Guys, first of all, are you clear like what the contents curriculum we are shared, right? Are you okay with that?
Yeah. Can you go once again that curriculum? Because in between we'll be discuss about that explain plan.
Yeah. Yes.
Just a minute. So SQL tuning, SQL processing, how SQL like insert statement, how get executed, how DDL statements get executed, how insert, update, select, merge get executed, query optimizer concept, what are the optimizers we have, role based optimizer, cost based optimizer, and what are the optimization parameters, how optimizer mode, complete all or few rows, first row 10 rows, like that, query execution plan, explain plan, and SQL operator access path, join methods like nested, like unique, what is a Cartesian product, or unique join, non-unique join, left outer join, right outer join, full join, like SQL profiles. So if you already have a good running plan, how do we force create a profile for that query get executed next time? How do you force the same plan? Like how do we import SQL profiles? How do we create a tuning advisor? How to generate a tuning advisor SQL profile? And learn how to solve a critical problems. Yeah, step by step. Learn advanced indexing techniques to ultimate database performance. Like as I mentioned, like what are the best way to define while creating a table? We have to identify like which table we have to create indexes, and which table we have to create a partition, and whether what is a retention period, what is archival period, so that concept will be covered. Learn about access methods, auto trace, execution plan. So of course nowadays nobody using SQL trace, so SQL trace and TK prof. So as a developer we do not have access to server probably, so the trace file will be
you are also
generated.
covering DB profiler.
Yes, DB profiler if you want, if based on personal interest, it's not a part of curriculum. So DB profile, yeah. So debug the
DB profiler also we need to discuss now, because that's if the query is.
You are asking for PLSQL profile.
No,
PLSQL
DBMS उसका profiler one yeah one
Yeah, yeah.
package is there na yeah.
So I can explain better than that. So there are 3 tables we need to create and all this. Instead of that, we have a DBA hist tables. So we can see like DBA hist SQL stat, DBA hist SQL active sys history in the tables. What is the parent? How many child SQLs we have? Which SQL getting longer time? How many times it got executed? How many elapsed time? How many buffer gates? How many physical reads? So what is
Okay.
a cluster weight? So better approaches we have instead of going DBMS forward.
Okay.
If you are interested, I will cover this or else DBMS forward. Anything is fine for me. Not a problem.
Okay.
So optimizer performance, poorly bad SQLs, SQL tuning tuning terminologies. What is a cost? What is a cardinality? What is a selectivity? What high selectivity queries? What do we have to do? Low selectivity queries? What do we have to do? How do we can reduce the buffer gates and all? Those things will be covered. Rewriting the queries. So how do we rewrite the query? What is the approach we can think of? And after rewriting the query, again generating explain plan and again generating execution plan, we have to see whether the buffer gets got come down or elapsed time has come down. All these things we have to check. And learn how to pay your SQL tuning efforts. Learn useful hints database hints we have. How do we can force? Learn about Oracle built-in packages uses performance tuning. Like how to gather a table.
Oracle built-in packages means which one?
Yeah, gathering yeah, there are so many, but we related to performance, right? So DBMS SQL, DBMS Xplan, cursor just before we have seen, right? DBMS cursor, DBMS Xplan display, and DBMS Xplan how to gather table stats, how to rebuild indexes, how to all these things. And AWR walkthrough, how do we have to go through the AWR? How do we have to identify the bottleneck? What is the snap ID? What is the database ID? What is the startup time of a particular DB? Wait events. What are the wait events? What is the role of wait event for performance tuning? What is rollup contention? What is index contention? Buffer busy wait. Here, not a DBA, it's a DBA hist performance tables. I will give you some idea about those tables. So if you guys have any other things which you think of to be covered in a curriculum, so this could be probably 5 Saturdays and then 10 working days, like 5 weekends session.
Okay, means you can cover all the things related to performance.
Yeah, whatever the concept I worked so far, and probably I will if you ask for something, if it is a if it is taking not longer time apart from this whatever we mentioned in curriculum, I will cover those. But if it is taking longer time, we have to think about it, and I will give you an overview on it. If you ask for any bigger concept, so
bigger like that,
like for example, if you ask me to like how to TK prof and how to generate all these things, here there are different.
you are not covering, yeah?
TK proof here we are covering. Just I'm saying that for example, if you ask for me to cover like AWR for each and every component, like what are the, I will explain you what are the foreground event, what are the background event. So what is the CPU idle wait time, what is the roll